Hello, are we live? Live. Just kicking the dogs out, the last final piece. Oh yeah, go get it.
I swear to God.
Listen.
We're never going to get this shit dialed in. Ever. It's never going to happen.
Go get it.
All right, so you talk about, read over the start of it.
So good evening, guys. Today is, what is today? Wednesday, September 2nd. Can you believe it's already September? I just feel like it just flew by. But episode 42. I can't believe there's 42 of these things and that we keep going and that you guys keep coming back, which is kind of cool. So this is The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg Lamonte, and I'm Beth. My partner missing is Greg. He's grabbing the iPad as we speak. Oh, he's got it.
Hi, I'm Greg.
And we'd love for you guys to check us out on Instagram and on YouTube. Greg has worked his miraculous skills and will now have these uploaded the next day to YouTube. So they're visible within, 12 hours, 13 hours?
Yeah, the next day, basically.
At search Beth and Greg.
Yep.
Bar's open and we'll pop up.
Exactly.
And follow us. I think we have like 12, 13, I think I made number 13 followers on YouTube.
Yeah.
So
It's awesome. How the hell do I... We're going to get into this bullshit here in a second.
All night tonight he's been
Jesus.
technologically handicapped.
It has been, I swear.
My tooth hurts.
What's wrong with
I
you?
don't know. I have a toothache.
She's got a toothache.
A toothache. Of course, I went with so that I could save $9 or $8 a month, I went with the
Cheap ass insurance.
dental insurance.
I've told her how many
I can't believe
times.
you're like, really, for $8 a month, you can't go to the dentist you want to go to? I was like, it's $8 a month, dude.
And I'm like, it's $8 a month, right?
And now I had to find a new dentist, and we all know that sucks.
Hope you guys are having a good night.
And my tooth hurts.
Stop. I swear. I remember Corey used to have to, back in the day, one of my buddies.
Is it gross? I don't want
Used to put like this little like lidocaine patch on his
on his gum?
on his tooth or whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he get it from the dentist or something?
I don't know. Mick, stop.
Our dog Mick is having a meltdown, apparently.
It's the first time he's ever seen us in here, evidently. Anyway, we hope you guys are having a great night. It's Wednesday. Thanks for joining in. It's going to be fun. Mic's on. Boom. What's going on, dude? Nooner crew showing up. We're just chilling.
You can't ever see him because he's so dark.
Yeah, he's a little black dog. He's laying down now. They're all going to chill out.
He was having a meltdown. But
Yeah, so we're just hanging out, man. It's Wednesday night. Fucking, I'm really over this COVID bullshit.
why a sudden surge?
I don't know. I'm over it. Like, data's coming out. Shit's coming out.
It's all false.
Things are coming out. It's not necessarily false. You got some shit. Take care of yourself. That's the key, right? Take care of yourself. It's kind of note to self. Cheers, everybody.
Wash your hands.
Wash your fucking hands.
Excuse me.
Right?
Pepper went through my
So, hey, I need to drink, yeah. I want to do my feel good up front because sometimes we have people kind of drop off and stuff and kind of come and go, but I want to drop this out there first. My buddy TJ Gardner, go check out the post that I put out there on The Bar is Open.
On the Facebook page?
On the Facebook page. I've shared it out on Instagram as well. But TJ is what people call an ultra runner.
Ultra runner?
Right. He runs like those ridiculous fucking...
He's Forrest Gump, basically?
Yeah. And so, yeah, he's doing a 250-mile run in May. And basically, it's supporting Dr. Seufer, I think that's how you say it, the AML leukemia research thing at the Dana-Farber. I say thing, I'm like, it's just part of his research or whatever.
Of Dr. Seufer's? Okay.
At the Dana-Farber Institute. TJ's done this for multiple years. He's got new shirts out now, and he goes by the man. It's his kind of Instagram handle is the man with the golden hat, because he ran with like a gold hat that he had for years and years and years and years.
Okay.
And he actually made other hats, and he made some T-shirts. So I bought us a couple T-shirts tonight.
Oh.
So everything goes to charity except for the cost of doing
nice of you.
paying for the materials. But yeah, research, Dana-Farber Institute. TJ's cousin Annie battled leukemia for 4 years. and passed away at 29 years old from it. So definitely just go check it out if you can. You know, even if you just share it. Yeah. Fucking, if you can't do anything else, just share that shit. You can help raise
funds.
Yeah.
If you can't donate funds, that's still donating.
Right. Absolutely. So. Just go out and share it. So check that out, man. I appreciate you guys. So also other thing is I'll be dropping the last call, the Bars Open Last Call, episode 4. Hope you guys had fun watching episode 3. That's where her dad's a retired DEA agent from back in the day. So he has stories that you would not believe and shit that's been on like Discovery Channel and I mean from friends of his and crazy stuff. So, you know, just go out and check out episode 4 will be up this weekend, but just want to throw that out there as well. So, all right, let's get into this shit.
I feel so serious tonight because that's like my first sip of a beverage tonight.
I don't even know what to tell you.
It's been a busy evening.
It has.
Busy reading.
Oh, Greg Fail, by the way.
What?
Gotta get into that real quick before we get into Beth time.
Was this all the curse words I heard this evening?
Got a new camera. Jamie from the Ross Patterson Revolution. I've been talking to him this evening. That guy knows his shit. Obviously, he got that whole podcast up and running. What do you do? Just get your shit squared away. All right, fine. But no, he's been helping me out go through all this stuff, and it's just it's another delay. It's on your neck, honey.
You know what? Leave me alone. I'm still like tonight. I'm a little off.
42, man.
My tooth
it's episode
hurts.
42.
I haven't had much to drink.
What are you gonna chew on it?
No, I'm unsettled this evening.
It's all good.
Leave me alone.
I'm gonna try. It's all good. So
as I go back to
you had mentioned selfies diagnose heart disease.
It's kind of a big deal. So what they're saying is, let me get the article because I did write down extensive notes, but I actually found the article. So what they're saying is that selfies can be used to diagnose heart disease.
Yeah.
They're using basically an algorithm.
Giorgio is no Jamie.
Sorry?
Keep going.
Oh, they're what did you say there?
No, nothing. It's something to do with ninners. It's all good.
Way to throw me off my game, bro.
So they can diagnose
heart
disease. Greg, what's up, dude?
Selfies. And they're saying that what you do is that you take 5 selfies and you send them to your doctor and they use this algorithm and they run all 5 pictures through this algorithm and it can pick up things that indicate if you are a potential candidate for heart disease.
Like what? Did it have any example? Like
it did. I'm trying to see if I can find it because I had it and I don't.
Shannon, what's happening? Hope you're having a good night.
I know, like one of them, they talked about like there's just. I think that's right when I walked in here is right when I found it. But like, okay, so I used to have high cholesterol.
Yeah.
And when you have high cholesterol and you have dark eyes, you get that ring around the eyes. That's one of them.
Okay.
Now, the thing that we had to remember. So what did it say? It said. Uses 4 pics of your face, and it can alert them to coronary artery disease. But it does have it has like a 50% false positive. And here's why.
So it's got a 50% negative.
It's got a 50% you don't have heart disease, but it's going to tell you heart disease.
Yeah. Okay.
But here's why. Because
directionally, it's telling you if you have heart disease.
It tells you if you have indicators.
Okay.
So like I had high cholesterol for a while.
Damn, what's going on, dude?
Before I knew it, and having such dark eyes, just like my father, I have those rings. Mine doesn't go all the way around my eyes; it stops at like a quarter of the way. But that's one of the indicators because you have.
Is it like a loading error?
Yeah, kind of.
You're not quite
it's
there,
just not
but
spinning though.
Yeah,
it's like that. But so I have that, but there are other things like there are. No, I'm just going. Where is everything? But so there's several. I'll put the article on there because it's good to know. It's good information to have. It doesn't mean that if you send it to your doctor and he comes back and he says you are a candidate for heart disease that you actually. But there could have been some things underlying at one point that you've gotten taken. Like I no longer have high cholesterol, but this doesn't go away. This is permanent.
Oh, the markers on your eye, really?
On my eye doesn't go away. It's permanent.
Interesting. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Go out, fucking take a bunch of photos of your face.
I'll put it out there, and it's only 4.
Can't
and I thought
Facebook
it was kind of.
do that shit now? They've got our faces like biometrically.
Your watch is like the version 4 of your watch, I think. I don't know if it's all of them, but for sure version 4. If you get an irregular heartbeat, it will notify you.
Well, I know those things do different things too. They'll like call paramedics if you crash.
They don't. They tell you to call paramedics.
No, it'll automatically.
Will it? I guess if it depends on how bad it is. But this one will tell you if you have an irregular heartbeat.
Yeah,
so there's a lot of things that are coming. I mean,
Jamie, what's up?
That's
Jamie's
cool
on.
Cool about technology. I mean, but you have to take it with a grain of salt.
Right.
You know, you can't put your full faith in it because we're finding out with a lot of stuff.
It takes time to get that shit
even
rolling.
if it takes time, you could have an indicator that's with you for life, but it doesn't still mean you're unhealthy.
Right. Because you could correct your...
Right. Like,
illness
I no longer have... I started
right.
taking a natural supplement for high cholesterol.
Bill's on.
And I
What's
no longer
going on,
have high cholesterol.
I know.
You know, so these circles aren't really when I was in my 30s and I was fat and chubby, probably an indicator that I was going to die of heart disease.
Post-college days, man. Those days were
No,
rough.
it's called started dating Greg LaMontagne and drinking
Stop
and
it.
eating
You were
out
like
every
36 when
day.
you started hanging out with me. Eat shit.
You know, but it's,
not
I mean,
true.
some of it I already knew because think about my family history. That plays into all your health stuff, you know?
So I failed. So Craig asked what I fail at. I fucking failed at hooking up the new camera.
This camera that he's been
The
waiting
setup,
for.
Jamie is on the board.
Here's my
He's been
piece of
helping
advice.
me.
I'm like, I don't know why you do this on the night we have a show.
Because I work like a normal person.
That's
and
what the weekends are for, bitch.
I got the camera yesterday, man.
You can wait. Anyways, so yes, so it was just a lot of cursing. I'm in the back bedroom hearing
Swearing at dogs.
yelling at the dogs, like it's their fault it's not working.
But no,
and-
so Jamie's kindly reached out. I reached out to him, and he's like, "Hey, dude, just hook me. Let me know." And no, I appreciate
he
you.
just would rather try to figure it out himself and get frustrated.
I just like I like to figure shit out.
Without reading.
I have watched more fucking YouTube videos and read whatever. Eat shit.
How'd that work?
Yeah. Kissing bug infestation. Let's get into banner time.
What have we had this year? So we've had
big
murder
giant
hornets,
fucking snails.
Murder hornets, those big snails, those rats.
Yep.
Um,
We've had locusts that sound like they're going to
but
carry
then we
my
also
dog away in the
found
backyard.
rare jellyfish on South Padre, Texas beach. Well, now Texas has found, it's called the kissing bug.
Okay.
It's not cute. It's not a good picture. It's, I'll put it out there, but it almost looks like a stink bug. Look at that picture.
She's got to put. I've seen those a million times.
No, you haven't.
What do you mean I haven't?
You haven't.
The one with the little red ring around it? Absolutely.
So let's hope not, because
Why?
they're dangerous.
What do you mean they're dangerous?
They carry a parasite that can cause Chavez disease, which I don't know what Chavez disease
fuck is that?
but it's fatal to. It can be fatal to both humans and animals.
If you're gonna eat it,
How do you know that? What is it? Bug specialist called? It's not a paleontologist. It's something.
herbivorous.
Something I don't know. But
That's definitely like for plants.
So here's the thing. So where they
Weather.
previously caught 6 bugs in a certain part of Texas last
Okay.
year, there was 300 in that one location.
Dude, I'm telling you, they're everywhere. We're getting ready to go out, start going out hunting and going out to the ranch. We're gonna be
I'm
crawling
not
all
going to
over.
the fucking ranch. Between
Stop it.
Pigs and ticks and
There's no
kissing
ticks
bugs?
in the.
Are you going to tell me there's no ticks in the woods?
Not during the winter. There's not. They
You're
go
going out
like
there right
dormant.
now. You're fixing to go out there so that you can start getting ready for hunting season. There's bugs out there, but so
Whatever.
what I really liked
Brian,
about
what's
it is
going on,
it
dude?
was a Texas A&M.
Anthropologist is what Bill said. Anthropologist?
I think that is correct.
I have no idea. No, not an
Anthropologist is history,
I don't
isn't
know.
it?
Dude, I'm
I
neither.
took an anthropology class and got a D in it.
You got the D in
The
it?
D, and Leanne got an A, and the bitch studied less than I did.
Yeah. Makes sense.
But that's the class we became friends and roommates in. But it was A&M that did this study, so gig 'em. They're the ones that found this out. So I'll find that article. It's but this is funny
post
because
it
this
out.
is how
Something
the article
dumb.
brings you dangerous kissing bugs in Texas could cause deadly disease for you and your pets.
All right, whatever.
Dun, dun,
is that a
dun.
Texas? That is a Texas
It's a
thing?
Texas thing.
Fuck, whatever.
It's not. I want to say it's like further west Texas, so probably right around the ranch.
That's south. That's as far south
That's
as you can go.
southwest.
That's Del Rio, man.
That's southwest though.
Southwest, south or west is like El Paso. That's like a
But
900
when you go
miles from
this
here.
way and then you go down, isn't that southwest? Yes,
It's like 200 miles from here.
southwest of here.
We're all gonna wake up dead. We're all gonna die. I don't know.
Make sure your life insurance is in order, and I'll be
Eat
fine.
shit. COVID champagne shortage. What's going on with this?
So, because
COVID champagne shortage. Why? It's because everybody's sitting around drinking beers and champagne or some shit.
So many events are being canceled. So, like events where large quantities of champagne was being built or being ordered.
Yeah. Entomologist.
A bug specialist. That's what I'm fucking go with. Okay, we've quit. You're
Elizabeth
interrupting a lot
Studebaker
tonight.
said it's an entomologist.
Thanks, Elizabeth.
Yep. Fairly certain.
Though you can't keep your your faces done and your voice down tonight.
All right, whatever. So COVID champagne shortage.
What did I say before that?
No idea.
Yep, exactly. So it's taking an impact because so many things have been canceled that the things champagne's normally ordered for are being canceled. So no weddings, no engagement parties, no baby shower, no big fundraising events.
Right.
No things
so
like that. So
they're just not making it? I mean, they make it no matter what, right?
Well, they do. So like last year, so there's this Champagne Wine Committee. And so as you guys know, true champagne comes from France. Oh, I was like, what? True champagne comes from France. Nobody else makes it. Now, some places in Italy are starting to make it, but they don't call it champagne. I don't know what they call it, but I've had it before.
Okay.
But true champagne only comes from Champagne, France. And so they do have a committee. It's called the Champagne Wine Committee, who every year determines how much they're going to produce. And so a normal year is right around 10 kilos. And this year they've decided to do only 8,000 kilos instead of 10,000. While it doesn't seem like too terribly less, it is actually. And the reason why is they don't want to saturate the market because then when it doesn't start to sell, they have to lower the prices.
Okay.
So
they want to keep the price.
Right.
Stable
demand, right?
Yeah.
So without the demand, there's not a need. But for them, it's a lot of because they still have to pick the grapes, and then so in my mind, I was like, could they make them and just let them sit, and then it's an older vintage.
That's kind of what I was just thinking, right? It's like it's that COVID vintage.
But I guess you could probably only store so much. So they sold. What did it say? It said.
What's up, Brenna?
Never before limited. So this is 50 million less. They sold 50 million less in the first 6 months of 2020. So
50 million
bottles, liter, like
holy shit.
Yeah. I'm not a huge champagne drinker.
We should be buying.
Remember there's
champagne,
that really good champagne at was it Cost Plus?
Cost Plus.
That was
like
only
$2
$3 a bottle. It was
we got it for
so
our
good.
wedding or for the party.
Yeah,
the
we got
next
it for
day.
got a ton, but it was really inexpensive. But it
was
was
cheap
good.
as shit anyway.
It's really good.
Rosé. It was a rosé.
Clancy.
Pete, what's up, kilometers?
I was like, what's the difference between kilometers
like
and
this much?
Miles? That's what you said. I was like, that can't be right.
It's like this much.
That's like,
basically a yard to a meter. It's like this much.
I mean, is that your scientific example?
3 inches ish. 3 inches ish. It's all good.
3 inches is a lot on certain things.
Who's the world's oldest couple, honey?
Oh yeah, there's this so cute. This is Ecuadorian couple.
Okay.
Beth
did all the notes tonight, by the way. I've been running around trying to get. I got a couple
Cursing.
things, but I've been swearing all night. Hey, cheers! By the way,
Cheers.
It's Wednesday. I mentioned earlier. It's just Wednesday. It's another fucking Wednesday, and we just need to hang out. Get some
You're
shit together.
feisty tonight. Normally, I'm the feisty
I'm
one.
just
but
spun up.
you're
man.
feisty and squirrely.
We got a long weekend coming up. I hope you guys are gonna have some plans. We're gonna make some barbecue.
Smoke some raves.
Shit. Yep. Smoke some raves.
So,
the world's oldest couple.
So a Centurion couple
Case
in
is on.
Ecuador
What's up, dude?
had been crowned the world's oldest married couple by Guinness World Records. So, the Quinteros, he's Waldramina.
Where were they from?
Oh, she's Ecuador.
Ecuador? Okay.
Waldramina is 104 and
Holy
Julio is
shit.
110.
Jesus
and they've been
Christ.
married for 79 years. Here's the cute thing. They got married, they eloped or secret marriage in 1941 because their families were against them getting married, but they knew it was true love, so they eloped.
They just fucking bailed.
They did. Thank goodness.
They've been married how long?
79 years.
Jesus.
Combined,
most people don't last that long.
No. Combined their ages, they're 215 years old combined. I guess I could have probably done the math on my fingers, but I wrote it down. So why wouldn't I just read it off my notes instead of going?
Yeah. No, that's ridiculous. That's
like when we sit around the table and we're like, how long have you worked for this
Are
company?
you
and
gonna
then
like me?
No, I
Okay,
barely like
put
you
it
to
this
the
way.
end of the week most days.
Fuck off. When it comes down to like, okay, so we're at
Like we won't even hit 50.
Beth thinks she's gonna live to 100. 101. And she thinks I'm gonna die at like what, 75?
9.
I got like 79. Okay, that's fair. Whatever, that's fair. I have a grandfather that lasted like 90 something.
On whose side?
My dad's.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, you never know, right? But anyway, like, what would happen if we were together for like 50 years? Would you be like, I need another husband or boyfriend or something like that at that point?
Hell no. At that point, it's just easier to keep you around and be like, leave me alone. I got things to do.
I'm
go
just
do
thinking,
your thing.
I'm like, what's Beth gonna think
We'll
when
have
I'm
twin
just
beds by then.
yes, with like Afghans on them, like knitted. You'll take
On
up
opposite side of
you'll
the
take up
rooms.
knitting and shit.
No, you'll take up knitting. I'll never.
Why the fuck would I take?
Because you're more a girl than I am. So
Fuck
yeah,
off.
you know it's true.
I don't
though.
know how to knit.
Neither do I.
Like,
You're more likely to learn than I am. You can sew a button on. What can I sew?
Nothing.
Exactly. So
She'll hire
they
somebody
have,
by then. What's up, TJ, dude?
They have between them.
She would kill me.
What?
TJ said she'd kill you.
I'd kill you and put you in the closet and just spray a lot of Febreze around it so that it would never stink, but nobody would ever know what happened to you.
Just get a stand up, like a walk-in freezer built into the house.
Like I'd take you to the guy that'll stuffs your kills for you. What's he called?
Jesus Christ.
And then it'd be you going.
I'm not going to tell you. No. There's one right
there. I don't need to know the name. I know where there's one at. But together they have, of their 4 surviving children, they have, it was something ridiculous. Like
78 kids.
Yeah, no, they
1,400
have
grandkids.
It was like 200 great-great-grandkids. It was ridiculous. When they were looking through it, I was like, good
See,
gravy.
there's a thing about like, okay, so you have kids, right?
Right.
And you always want to try and make them better and do good things for them. So you save up all your money so you can like pass it. I mean, you live off of it and you want to pass it along, right? You can't do that when you live to 109.
I mean, technically you could, because on a lot of those retirement things now, you could put your expected age.
Yeah, everybody puts
Lifespan?
expected age, like you put it to like 85.
I don't. I put it to 101, bitch, because I'm living to 101. That's why I got to keep working.
Fucking, you're never done.
I'm almost done.
This podcast thing better get fucking fancy.
Yeah, right. How fucked up we do it every week. I don't think that's going to happen,
Whatever.
dude.
It's all fun.
But, so I thought that was really...
What's up, Mike? How you doing, man?
I love love. My mother used to be like, you're in love with love. You don't love him. Okay, maybe she's
you
right.
Don't?
That was when I was 19.
Oh. Jesus. It's rough. It's all good.
Stupid.
What's Waze in Batman?
So everybody I'm a huge fan of the Waze app.
Okay,
Waze.
Yeah.
Direction. I don't know what you call those type of apps,
Waze app,
but so it's the
like
Waze
driving
app.
Yeah.
Yeah. So GPS, Waze GPS app.
Yeah. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was like a superhero or something.
Well, they're partnering with a superhero.
Batman
And Joker voices will be available for the month of September
for free.
Celebrating Batman Day on September 19th.
Nobody fucking drives anywhere anymore.
I use it every time I go because I want
Where?
points. Allergist.
You go to the gym.
I don't go to the gym's too short, but like tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment. I'll use it to go to the doctor's appointment because I want to know the best way. Even though I know how to get there,
like 3 minutes.
There's 5 different ways to get there, though. There is.
Hey, any of you guys gonna use the Waze Batman voice?
I think it's better than the fucking English voice you use that drives me
She's
batshit crazy.
Australian.
Whatever.
Thank you.
She sounds English.
She's Australian. She's from a convict.
What?
Australia used to be a convict island.
Oh, I thought you were saying she, like the person whose voice it is.
She was a
found out was a
convict.
convict. I was like, why would you use her?
Nope. Greg, what's happening? Hope you guys are having a great night tonight. Thanks for joining in. Just a fucking goofy Wednesday night. We're just chatting, trying to just get through the week. We're nearly there. It's hump day. Just fucking hanging out.
Are you guys taking Friday off?
I'm not taking Friday
I
off.
don't know.
I'm
I go
working.
back and forth.
She's got 900,000 hours of like PTO saved up.
I need to look because I'm going to get to a certain point where I'm going to start losing.
So take some
Not
vacation.
necessarily losing, but I won't earn anymore. But
drive up to Austin, go see Ross and Jesse, and go watch their show.
I thought we were doing that in November.
You can do that anyway. You can just go up there for the day. Go hang out with your girlfriends. What?
Nothing.
You want to say, cause we're going to go up there in November for the
3rd, right? We're going to vote and
3rd.
then head out that way?
Yep. For the,
we're staying the night?
Yes, we're going to stay the night. So
Leanne,
if you guys are going to be up in
we'll need to meet for lunch.
Austin, we're going to stay downtown.
We'll probably be hungover AF, but we're going to meet for lunch.
We're going to stay downtown because it's on like a
Antonio.
I think it's on the, voting's on
Hold, and I can tell you.
It's on a Tuesday. But we're going to be up in Austin for the Ross Patterson Drink a Bros show.
It's the day you vote.
To hang out. Yeah. I think we might actually go up there early. So if you guys are going to hang out,
we're going to do early voting, right? So that we don't have to vote that day. We can sleep in a little bit, head out.
In Texas, we're kind of lucky. We can go out, like, we can vote like a week early even.
I think,
or a few days or something like that.
It's usually a good 10 days that it's open, I think.
Yeah, so again, if I had mentioned this before, if you don't vote, you can't bitch. People will still bitch even if they don't vote, but whatever.
It shouldn't be allowed to.
Hey, have you noticed how fucked up Facebook's gotten? That's not on our list of shit to talk about.
You bitch at me because I don't go on social media enough.
No, that's fine. But, dude,
mostly
Facebook,
because it's...
And I appreciate you guys. Like, we really try and bring some levity to this. Don't participate in all the bullshit that's out there. There's too many fucking people out there just
talking
it
out.
shit.
I say I don't want to see shit like this.
And it just... We need to just hang out. That's why we were trying to do this. So, you guys, hope you're having a great night. World is going to the dogs.
So this one was cute. These are just short.
D-O-G-Z.
These are just short.
Some funny stories.
It's short, and I have a picture. I'll put it out there. So there's a dog named Todd that's running for president.
That's an awesome name for a dog.
It's really cute.
The fact that they decided to name their dog Todd.
Well, you know me. I want to name a dog Fred. And his slogan
is... Is it after our buddy?
Huh?
Is it because of our buddy, Fred?
No, I've always wanted to name a dog Fred. That's why we have a Fred elephant that travels everywhere with us.
That's George. Thank you.
See, his name to me is Fred. But look at his cute picture. I'll put it on there.
That doesn't work for me. I see it.
What doesn't work for you?
Just keep going.
But his running campaign is he likes cheese. And he's a doggone good candidate.
He's a doggone
good candidate.
All right. Where's he out of?
I don't know. I couldn't find it. Every article I had just has a picture
Beth,
of him.
share that shit. It is a cute dog.
He is. He's a
They've actually
beagle,
made like yard signs for the dog.
They've made like...
I bet you he could probably get a shit ton of
When I was looking for this isn't the first time this has happened. I think it's just the first time it's happened for president. It's a joke, obviously.
Yeah,
but
you can write in anybody you want.
I like
that
he likes cheese and he's a doggone good candidate for those tired of politics.
You could write in any person's name.
Well, when I was looking through it, there's been tons of dogs that have won. Like one dog did win mayor of this town, and there's a statue. He's a black golden lab, and Rottweiler mix.
Nice.
That's a big dog.
Yeah.
But there's a cute statue of him.
3 sips of a drink tonight.
I've had one whole one. Thank you, good sir.
Good night.
Good night.
I'm just kidding.
And then the next one I thought was really cute, and I'm still looking for this one because the dog. This was cute to me because, as you recall, one time at Lake Pleasant when we had the dogs out there, Bomber tried to go swimming after the ducks, and thankfully he listened.
He paid. Yep.
And he
He's
did a big
golden
circle.
Retriever.
He did a big circle and he came back.
He could just float his ass around.
This
the whole
fucking
lake
dog was went out to sea chasing seagulls and was like 100 yards. Like they had to call somebody in to rescue him, and it was so cute. Like you could tell he was tired, and his eyes were so big. Like he was like, "Oh,
well, a certain point in the ocean, you just can't see land anyway."
Fuck. Yeah. Well, that's what I was wondering. But they got him, and his eyes were like this big, and it was their version of the National Coast Guard.
Yeah.
He was a cute. He was like not a cocker spaniel, but he was a Springer Spaniel. I want to say it was Australia.
Oh, it was a
Springer Spaniel.
Yeah,
so
okay.
the white, and I guess he likes to swim, and he went. The seagulls lulled him out to sea. Here's my thought. I was like, he's so lucky he didn't get eaten by a damn shark.
Nah.
Sharks eat everything.
Not really.
They just see these little legs go.
Not really.
In Australia, for fuck's sake.
Well,
come on.
Depending, I guess depending on where you're at. So.
But he was a cute dog, and his owner was like 900 years old. And he was like, "Thank you for rescuing my dog."
Mike asked, "So does the dog candidate sniff people like Biden does?" Just walks up, sniffs ass.
Just puts an appendage in an appropriate place,
sniffing
around
asses.
the asses or boobs. Little creepy.
Little. It's all good.
That one made me hot.
Stop it. Damn it, Mike. It's all good, dude. So we're on to say what?
Say what?
Does it say what?
It's supposed to be say what. Apparently I misspelled it.
Oh.
Here's some fucked up shit, dude.
Two stories: Sacramento River pipe bomb and we'll talk about that one after. Yeah.
What? Oh,
no. Go for the first one.
This guy was fishing in the Sacramento River, which I'm assuming is in Sacramento. And he, you know how you will throw your thing out and it'll sink to the bottom, and you'll come up with shoes.
We're talking about it's just like
fishing, in the river, and you come up with what? Bushes,
just whatever.
trees,
you get hung up
trash,
in shit all the time. Yeah.
Shoes, pipe bomb. He came up with a pipe bomb. The guy next to him also threw out his lure, came up with a pipe bomb.
Somebody just dumped all their
live pipe bombs. So they had to call the authorities, and they came out and they destroyed him there. The guy was he was fun because in my mind I'm like criminals trying to get rid of their shit. What his thought was, he's like, somebody's trying to blow fishes up so that they come to the top dead and they just go out.
Can't you just do that shit with like M80s?
It's illegal.
Can't you do that with like an M80 though? Why
I don't know what that is.
M80 is like a quarter stick of dynamite. It's a shit when we were
You're
little
not
kids.
supposed to do it. Period. That's illegal.
Well, yeah. But
No, not.
Do you remember Crocodile Dundee when he was in?
Well, I remember the movie, but I probably don't remember specifics.
Where he's just like lighting dynamite.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
And he just throws like dynamite, and all the fish come up because he was out fishing. Mm-hmm. That's how you do it.
That is illegal in the U.S. You might be able to do it.
Maybe
in Australia.
Australia. I'll ask my fucking English. Waze chick.
Ask your drinking bros Australian buddy.
Gray?
Yeah.
Can ask him too.
So they found 2 live pipe bombs. It's crazy, right? And they showed them, and they were like decent size. They had
So where was this? What lake? Where was this again?
Sacramento River.
I'm thinking is like the Sacramento River, like the LA River, which is just basically
it looked
like
really pretty.
Like fucking
the water.
wash.
No, the water was super clear, and you could see the bottom. Like this is a true like fishing
river.
Spot.
Okay,
it's not like the one that the guy who tried to almost fell off a bridge earlier this week and got rescued.
What happened?
Tell
me about that.
I don't understand. I don't know if
he almost tried to fall off.
If he was gonna like his thought was I'm gonna jump, I'm ending it, and then he was
he went, oh
shit,
this.
and grabbed the end and was literally hanging there, and somebody called 911. The way he did it though, so here's the bridge, right?
Okay,
and here's the side of the road. They had to run. They had to hop over and then run, and then you just see this one police officer like flying over because he's just about to fall, and he grabs his hands. But so yeah, I don't know how he got to that
intentionally because there's you
I don't know, maybe his friends pulled a prank on him. It was like, we hate you, so we're dropping you off this bridge. But I don't understand how you.
Those aren't friends.
No shit, Sherlock. I was being sarcastic. But so yeah.
No one watched part 2. All of us watched. Fucking TJ said nobody watched part 2 of Crocodile Dundee.
Where were you? That was like.
He's 2 years older than me.
Essential 90s? Wasn't that like early 90s?
But part 1 really was. Part 2 is for us.
I don't know. If you're a quitter, then you didn't watch it.
It's all good.
But so they found 2 pipe bombs. Crazy.
Jetpack man.
You have to wonder if there's more out there.
Fuck yeah. There's guns, all sorts.
And they weren't, to me, when I looked at it, it didn't look like somebody tried to light them and the water made it go out. Like they threw it too early and it fizzed out. Like it didn't look like it had been lit at all.
It still had a fuse in it?
Yeah. So I feel like people were trying to get rid of it. Not trying to use it for fishing, but that's just my 2 cents.
You are the daughter of a DEA agent.
Everybody's guilty until.
Hey, by the way,
just kidding.
Go out, check out the Bars Open Last Call. It's out on YouTube and on the Bars Open site. I interviewed her dad, who's a retired DEA agent of 27 years. And
was that? No, it was longer than that, wasn't it?
He did that, but he was in the military, but he did all sorts of crazy shit.
He was in law enforcement forever.
He was in law enforcement for 40 years or so. But we got into some pretty deep stuff, but we talked about some of his cases and stuff into episode 3. Episode 4 will drop this Saturday. Go check it out. Share it. It's just fun as shit. And some of it's pretty intense. We talked about some of the...
He's a great storyteller.
He's a great storyteller. And some of his stories are just... You're like, holy shit, how did you get out of that? And some of them are like, where It's just he bags bad guys, but even law enforcement agents and stuff like that, or other law enforcement. So it's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
So go check it out for me if you don't mind. How's the family? Jamie asks, how's the family? We're doing great. Everybody's doing good. We're just chilling. It's fucking middle of the week again. We're working our asses off.
It's almost the week. Well, it's almost the weekend.
We
For
got another
me,
couple
Thursdays,
days.
I don't even call them Thursdays anymore. I call them Friday Eve because that's how I keep my sanity. So
Yeah.
tomorrow's Friday Eve.
And I hope you guys are doing good. You know, it's just that's why we started doing this. Really, it's just have fun.
Also to keep you busy and out of my hair.
September 24th will be 6 months that we've been doing these things.
That's it? Oh, no,
That
these
we've been
things.
doing these podcasts and these kind of Facebook lives.
And I
stuff
guess
like
that's
that.
also about how long we've been quarantined.
Yeah, we started like a couple
In
weeks
March,
after.
yeah.
Right. So
That is crazy. Yeah, so, dude, jetpacking at 3,000 feet.
Did you guys see that shit? I know other areas, other channels have talked about it, but
I saw it on the news, and they were saying
was
that...
it LAX where that was
I
at?
think so, because the guy, the pilot called in, was like, there's a guy with a jetpack flying at 3,000 feet. And the girl was like, what? And he was like, you don't see that every day.
Did you listen to the audio transmission?
Just the clip that they played.
Okay,
Did
yeah.
you listen to the
I
whole
didn't
thing?
hear it.
No,
Yeah,
that
I just
it was
heard
them
about the
talking
story.
about like, WTF.
Dude, was it? I wonder. I hope there's video.
I doubt it was like the. It probably was more like the, where
Yeah,
they
that's
put it
what
on
I'm
their
saying.
back
Like,
and they're
it's
like
fucking
Superman
Iron
versus
Man or something.
you know.
It's pretty crazy though.
Stupid 3,000 feet. First of all, it's got to be freezing.
He's got no 3,000 feet's not that high. It's not 35,000 feet or something like that.
No, 3,000 feet is
It's
fine.
3,000
Whatever.
it's
To
not
me,
that high.
that seems like it's
I wouldn't
not
worry
high.
about it being
Where's
cold.
3,000 feet from here to where?
Okay, so if we were in Phoenix, it'd be like maybe Sedona. Maybe not even that high.
That's pretty. No, distance wise, like give me where I can point
not
A to
distance.
point B is
No,
3,000 feet.
Like the front gate.
Okay, that's not bad.
It's not that
I
high.
mean, I still wouldn't do it because
It's really not that
if
high.
that shit goes out,
That's what I'm saying. Is if that bitch goes,
you run out of gas.
You run out of gas.
or
That's how I'm like. You better
you have a
a
problem.
fucking.
Your jet goes out.
I guarantee the dude had a
Parachute.
parachute. He had to, right? I mean, it's the only way to fucking go.
But wouldn't he have to, if he's going to be flying in the place where planes are flying, shouldn't he be registered?
But
like,
they said he was a ways off.
no, they
So
said
he-
they went by him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, so it could be one of those things like the asteroid's going to pass us by 4,000 kilometers. I mean, that's pretty fucking big, but it could have been one of those things where they're like, hey, check. But you would think he'd have to be close enough for them to be like, that's a dude on a jetpack.
I don't know. I need to see some video of that shit. I guarantee it's out somewhere.
I mean, I get it. There are people who love to do scary shit, and that's their rush.
It's all over the internet. Like, there's dudes that do that shit. They fly over, like, the
Or
lakes
jump
and
off
stuff like that. Yeah.
the cranes and stuff where they're
Yeah.
like parkouring and they're
Oh,
hanging
fuck
by
all
one
those
hand.
guys.
They're like,
Nope.
Look how bad I am.
Those are normally those Russian fuckheads that make me all nervous and like I'm watching it and I'm like, nope, fuck off. My hands start sweating like
wait, that's what
instantly.
I do. You never do that.
No, if I'm doing something that's like that, that's one thing. Watching some dude that's on top of like a fucking 100 or 200 foot tower, it's
I'm
just
like that with everything. When
I'm
bitches
gonna-
make fools of themselves on The Bachelor, I have
that.
to change it because I'm embarrassed for them. Everything makes me nervous or embarrassed.
Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, that's.
So long weekend coming up.
You said there's some great coffee.
No, that was from last week. We're
Oh.
good. So I did, just FYI, I went to the Black Rifle Coffee Shop last week. Great coffee shop. That's what that's from.
Oh, okay.
Mentioned
So
it the other
you
day.
suck at updating notes, is what you're saying.
Yeah, so it was good. It was fun. Long weekend coming up. We're going to barbecue. Hope you guys are going to have some fun. Take some time to relax. We're just going to chill. I'm going to smoke some ribs.
Ribs. I'm gonna make a potato casserole.
Hey, if you guys, I've posted it before.
Potato casserole makes
but
me happy and it makes me dance.
Beth's got a goddamn potato casserole, and it's one of the easiest things you can do. Just use little cube potatoes.
It's delicious.
Just shout her out. Ask her for it. It is
Super simple,
easy,
but
man.
it tastes like it's.
And it'll last. It goes a long way.
We like it because we get leftovers usually. Now,
Yeah. But if you got a bunch of
sometimes
kids, you got like 7
sometimes
kids, you might need to make 2.
Are so hungry or you like it so much there's no leftovers. But
No, I've never eaten an entire casserole
you've come
dish
pretty
of
close a
that.
couple times.
I don't know. No.
What were your
The reason I
stories?
bring up the
Did
parkour, Dan, for the Russians, go out and Google those crazy
he say?
bastards. He said parkour was originally started by a French dude, actually. Understand that 100%.
You're talking about the people who are crazy doing
the
it are Russians.
crazy motherfuckers.
Like
that
why? What do
climb
they
up-
do? They climb the buildings and
Yeah. And I think they're just fucking insane is what it is.
they're Russian.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're drunk on vodka. No, is it vodka that Russians drink?
Yeah, potatoes.
drunk on-
That's
they're
all they
drunk
got.
on vodka.
They got potatoes and vodka.
They're drunk on
Yep.
vodka and
Trump came to
town.
town out in Charlotte today.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
yeah, they were talking about
He also
that
was out
earlier.
in Wisconsin
Yeah,
surveying the damage and has vowed to give some money to the police and has vowed to give some money to the shops that were the owners of the shops that were damaged because of the rioting.
it's good.
Yeah.
It's important. I mean, the government needs to step up a little bit. I think a little bit more if they can. They can.
keep my
They
mouth
fucking
shut.
can. I know.
I'm gonna keep
We
my
try
mouth
not to get
shut
into that
because I'm
realm
gonna
too
start
much.
rolling, then I'll piss people off. So I'm just gonna keep my
That's
mouth
okay.
shut.
It's all good.
You
So,
have no stories today, babe?
No, I really didn't. I did, and then I
I'm a
pulled
little
them back
disappointed in you.
because
You seem to be slipping.
you had quite a few, though.
every,
You had
every
quite a
week.
few.
You're
We're good.
participating and
Wilmington.
contributing
I don't know what
less
I said.
and
I said
less,
Wilmington.
Slacker.
It's all right. No. So entertainment news.
That's all right.
It's all right. I like the stories you come up with. She watches the news in this room. This is her office, and then also the bar is open, set. But she's also she's able to watch the news periodically throughout the day, so she's able to pick up some cool little fun stories. Which
Fun
is good.
stories is what I try
That's
to
really
pick
what
up.
we try and do.
Fun or
Goofy,
heartfelt
yeah,
or
absolutely. So entertainment. I've been watching. I told you last week.
what's this
Saturday-
3% brilliant shows on Netflix? Brazilian?
So last week I watched some Norwegian show or some shit
Can't
or
watch those
Finnish
because it's
or
like watching
Danish.
those
or-
old school Asian movies where the lips are off to the voice.
So I decided to start the 3%. The fucking thing is in season
3%
4.
is a show.
show. Yeah.
Not that 3% of the shows on Netflix are Brazilian.
The show is called 3%. It's a Brazilian show on
it about?
Netflix. So basically, they have this like small, like it's the downtrodden's, right? You have the people that aren't worthy yet,
Okay.
and then at age 20, you can go try out.
Is this the one where one dude's in a wheelchair?
Yeah,
Okay.
and you can go try out
Again, another one I
to
can't
go
watch
to
'cause the lips are
the
off.
offshore.
Right.
It is. I don't know. I'm like, I'm out of shit to watch. I swear to God.
Because
And,
you need to be coming to bed at a better hour.
dude, you go to bed at 10.
I do not go to bed at 10. I go back to the room at 11.
Whatever.
I'm in bed by 12.
Anyway, but I'm like 5 episodes in, and it's better than the last one.
Is it better than The Rain?
The Rain. That's the other one I was trying to think of. Yeah, but it's better than The Rain thus far. But The Rain only had 2 seasons.
They are, the whole point of this is that you can get away with doing anything
Nope. You
to
have
get
go
to the
through-
island? No,
you
to get
have
to
go
the
through
island.
all of these tests and all this. Dude, it's like 5 years from now. Basically, is what I'm getting at. We're all going to be living in a dumpster, and
Better start working
only
out, people.
3% of us.
So what are the tests?
So
Are
they've
they
had
mind tests, physical tests?
all of it. Yeah,
Oh,
like
I'm fucked with the mind
psychological tests, like all
Oh,
sorts.
and the
of crazy
psychological is even worse.
It's,
I'm
if you're
screwed.
out of shit
Physical,
to watch,
I'm good.
again, if you're out of shit to watch,
Is
go
it
check
good
it out.
or is it just okay?
It's pretty good.
All right.
Yeah, it's better than the other one I watched.
Did you watch all of the last Narco?
I watched. It's only 3 episodes or 4 episodes. So I watched Narcos.
Are they dropping it?
It's called The Last.
Like, are there more, or that's
No,
just all there was?
That's a different
for the,
one. So there's another show called The Last
I know.
Narcos.
That's what I'm saying.
I watched that. It was
You
only
watched
4 episodes.
That's the whole show is only
Yeah.
4 episodes.
And that's all about Kiki Camareno, who we talk about
in my dad's.
with her dad, because her dad actually worked a case with him. And that's a different one. But
I
that's
saw
a
that and
different.
I was like, Greg's gonna dig this.
So that's a different angle of the Narcos
Yeah.
kind of case. So
okay.
go
So
check out that.
3% is a Brazilian show that is decent.
Decent. Yep. Decent. Something to watch. Into the Unknown. We started watching that last night. We laughed our asses off.
Yeah, I mean, so we watched
I'll
2
post this up here in a
episodes.
minute.
Some of them, I'm hoping they get better. Like, some of them looked really good. Some of them was like,
Yeah. Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
No, go for it.
We
watched
I think
2.
we watched 2. There's 5 total right now. It's a new show on Travel Channel, and he's just kind of looking. I had such a hard time saying tall tales and wise.
I don't remember.
not wise ass stories, but like stories that are passed through time.
Old wives' stories.
Old wives' tales.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Old wives'
Tall
tales.
tales or old wives' tales.
Yeah.
And some of them do look interesting, but some of them are also, the guy is Australian, so he's got this accent. And so then some of the stuff he's talking about, we were like, did you put that video about
Not yet.
the bush?
I'm going to. So the bush was.
Yeah, we're 12 years old sometimes, and what's horrible is we both do it at the same time. I'm like, we're hopeless. Together, you and I were
I'll post
hopeless.
a little. It's like a little 5-second clip. It's
The
just fun.
first time it played, we both went
Bush.
bush. I mean, we both literally laughed like that, and I was like, "Why are we 12? And why am I a dude? First of all, why is my
It
mentality
happens.
dude mentality?"
It's all good.
But,
Yeah, so check that out. And then Greg Ganter asked,
And
hey, have y'all watched Yosemite yet? And we have not.
is that the one on Paramount? No, that's Yellowstone.
That's Yellowstone.
What's
We
Yosemite?
what is Yeah, shoot me a link
what is
or
it
whatever
on?
to it. We have
Greg
not seen
watches
it.
a lot of TV, and sometimes he'll watch stuff without me, which he totally knows what I like and what I don't like. I don't like anything that makes me anxious. I need no help in that department. So,
absolutely.
But if it's fantasy, science fiction,
Lastly, it's just Enchanted. We've gotten into that on Netflix.
Enchanted,
and we're like,
or you mean cursed?
Okay, I said
Good
Enchanted.
gravy!
Cursed.
You say that every time. It's cursed.
I want to say, I don't know why I want to say Enchanted, but Cursed on Netflix. It's really good. It's been good so far.
Enchanted is like a
Oh,
Disney
he did
movie.
mean Yellowstone. Yeah. So
Okay.
Yellowstone, we haven't.
Well, we just got Paramount on YouTube TV. There was
Yeah.
the Paramount app that we could probably get free now, but they aren't playing season 1 and 2.
I need season 1.
And so
and
you
I'm
have to
not
pay
spending
for it, like
$30 on it.
$2 an episode on Amazon. I was like,
But I did hear how the end dude
don't.
dug up his mom.
What? No, stop. I don't even know what you said, but I don't want to know if you had to say it like that. Plus, people may not have watched it yet, so don't.
Whatever.
Ruin
The
it.
spoilers everywhere.
Some people don't watch the spoilers.
It's all good.
This girl never watches
So
the
in
spoilers. so I want to find out.
Cursed on Netflix has been really good. It's been fun.
It's good. And apparently
another badass chick.
Mulan is coming, because at first they said it wasn't coming to the States. It was only going to Japan, but
What's
now
Mulan?
it is.
Like
It's
the movie?
Disney. They made a live action Mulan.
Oh, okay.
Here's the thing. So you pay $13 for that
No, I'm not going to
app.
do that.
It's another $50 to watch Mulan, I believe.
No, we're not going to do that.
And I'm like,
I think if you have like 12 people that are going to show up and watch it, we haven't.
that's a UFC fight. I'm only going to do that for UFC fights.
But if you have like 12 kids, is what I'm saying.
well, I'm not
Right.
Mormon, so I'm not going to have 12
Jeez,
kids.
What the? But if you have family
I have
members,
families who are Mormons. I know they have 12 kids.
who? Where did she just throwing shit out?
My brother's wife is Mormon.
She doesn't have 12
Well,
kids.
she doesn't have 12 kids, but her brothers
Beth's
and them
going.
have
Beth's had 3 beers. Jesus,
2.
it's all good.
Bitch.
So Beth's feel good today. My feel good was TJ
TJ.
doing his crazy ass run. Beth, what's your feel good?
Mine is called Brady's Canine Fund.
Okay.
So there was a young man, 10-year-old boy, named Brady, who found himself very concerned when he learned that a lot of canine police officers and a lot of canine military members don't always get issued bulletproof vests. This bothered him greatly.
Where is it? Like where? Like throughout the United States?
Yes.
I thought that was pretty much like a
Apparently
thing
not.
now,
Nope.
right?
Nope.
Okay.
So he started Brady's Canine Fund. His name is Brady Zarofsky, and he started a nonprofit that provides a vest to military and police dogs, and has raised over $300,000 and provided
Holy
over 250 bulletproof vests for dogs in North America.
That's amazing.
That's really cool.
How old's this kid?
He's
Does it
10
say?
years old.
He's 10?
And it's so cute because, like, the police officer, they show him, like, shaking the hand of a police officer. And so here's his hand. And the
And
police
it's just
officer's
like a
hand is
little
like
tiny-
this.
yeah.
But he's standing there. He's got his hand on his hip.
Just
and
manned
and the
up.
cop was pretty fucking hot, by the way.
Stop
I
it.
just like police officers. So,
love it.
so yeah. And like, a lot of the police officers are grateful because otherwise their dogs wouldn't have vests. And
Yeah.
it's funny because I just watched a news piece that talked.
Cheers to
same
him, man.
day. They were showing that there was this guy, I think it was in North Carolina, that was being chased. He was a murder suspect, and he was being chased, and it ended up in a gun shooting, and mostly because he shot the canine dog. Luckily, the canine dog had a vest, and he was not injured, and he got down, and then he got back up, and
'Cause
his
he gets
handler
shot
called
in
him.
the impact,
and
yeah.
his handler called him back, and then they just released fucking bullets on the dude.
Good.
He lived.
Fuck that guy.
He lived. But so Brady is always trying
Shoot
to
a
raise
dog,
money.
dude. Fuck
I know.
you.
You're just
That's
a bad person.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you commit murder, you're automatically a bad
Yeah,
person.
on top of that, but then you shoot. Yeah, no.
But
okay.
so he's got a Facebook page. It's called Brady's Canine Fund. He also has a website called Brady'sCanineFund.com.
We'll post that out. Yeah.
Which I thought it was really cute. It's super kid. He's got shirts, and I loved it. It said something like, once the back is popped, the BS stops. Because I guess that's when they pop it, the dog comes out, and that's when the dog goes
that's
and
like
handles.
his, remember,
Yeah.
everybody's, he's got a button.
Yes.
That opens the door.
Yeah.
Yep.
So once the buttons pop, the BS stops. And it was
his
really
dog
so you
will
can buy shirts.
come
And
out and
he's just a
eat
cute kid. And
everybody. Henry.
it baffles me because I'm like, as a grown woman, I don't think about this shit like this. And these kids are going to fucking rule the world one day. I mean, he's 10
They're
years
amazing
old.
children.
And he's
Yeah.
raised $300,000
awesome.
already.
Yeah.
They must be expensive. Are bulletproof vests expensive?
I don't know the answer, but I'm sure probably say even if they're $5,000 a
know.
piece, I don't know.
I guess
They're
I could
gonna
ask my
cover a
brother.
lot of cover. So hey, fun fact of the day, real quick before we kick off. Lauren, what's going on? Hope you're having a good night. Before we kick off, you're getting in here late, but before we kick off tonight, fun fact of the day, 1963. Think about this. We've done what, like an hour tonight?
I wasn't born.
But we've already done like an hour or so tonight, I think. 1963, CBS started their evening news with a 30-minute weeknight show. It was originally 15
That was their
minutes a night.
news?
Yep.
Well,
How much shit was happening back then? Not a lot.
Totally different. We
Like
didn't
the
have the
wagons were kind of
information.
like,
Exactly. You had to send your
ta-ka.
information via pigeon or horse carrier.
I think they still had like Morse code and shit back.
They probably had all the above, but it still like was
They had radio and everything else.
in 1936. Oh, 63, not 36.
Not 36, yeah.
But they didn't have the internet to gather the groovy information that our newscasts share today.
Our cell phones that we can do all this shit
Yeah.
with. So, hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in, hanging out with us tonight. I hope you guys had
Have
a
fun, guys.
wonderful Wednesday. Ian, come get a beer, dude. And cheers to Evan Haley. We miss you. Thanks to the military, first responders, frontline folks, all of you guys. Without you, we cannot do this shit. So appreciate
night.
y'all.
We'll see you guys on
and
Saturday.
Have a great night. Cheers.